Have you ever been so broken that you felt the only way to heal was through revenge? This is the story of a young cat who vowed to become the strongest to avenge her father. But in the end, she found something unexpected. It all started on one quiet, moonlit night. Little Layla sat trembling beside her father's lifeless body, her heart shattered. He'd been her hero, her protector, and now he was gone, taken by a monstrous creature that left nothing but heartbreak in its wake. That night, Layla made a vow to become powerful enough to bring justice to her father, no matter the cost. Layla was just a small, fragile cat, but her spirit was fierce. After losing her father, she wandered the city streets, searching for someone who could teach her how to fight. Her heart was heavy with pain, but there was a fire in her eyes. Layla was determined, yet every alley and shadowy corner only brought silence and doubt. How could she, so tiny and inexperienced, ever face the terrifying beast that had taken her father's life? Opal and other animals saw her desperation, but none could truly understand the depth of her sorrow or the strength of her resolve. She had no family, no one to turn to for comfort. Every night, she cried alone, clutching the memory of her father and the words she'd whispered to him in his final moments. "I promise, I'll make you proud, Father." Days turned into weeks, and just when Layla was about to lose hope, she stumbled upon an old dojo hidden away in a quiet corner of the city. There, she met a wise, weathered martial arts master, a scarred, elderly cat who had once been a warrior himself. He looked at her with knowing eyes, sensing the grief that weighed her down. "Why do you seek the path of strength, little one?" he asked her. Layla's voice trembled as she replied, "I need to be strong. I need to make sure no one else feels the pain I felt that night." The old master paused, his gaze softening. He could see her desperation, her sorrow. "Strength alone will not heal your heart, but I will teach you. If you're willing to learn that true power comes from within." Layla nodded, and her training began. Every day was grueling. She practiced jumping, striking, moving with stealth, learning to control her emotions and her instincts. Her muscles ached, her paws bled. But she never complained. She kept going, driven by memories of her father, by his laughter and the warmth he'd once brought to her life. On a dark night, just like the one she'd lost her father, Layla set out to the place where it all happened. She knew her enemy was near, and her heart raced as she stepped into the shadows. There, waiting for her, was the beast, a huge, menacing creature with fierce eyes and claws that gleamed in the moonlight. It hadn't changed, it was just as terrifying as she remembered. The creature laughed, recognizing her. "So, the little kitten thinks she can fight." Layla's body tensed, her claws unsheathing as she stood her ground. "I'm not the same kitten you once knew," she said, her voice steady. "And tonight, you'll understand why." The fight was intense. The beast lunged, and Layla dodged with agility she'd gained from countless hours of training. She struck with precision, using every skill she had learned. The beast grew frustrated, roaring with anger as it tried to catch her, but Layla was always one step ahead, her movements guided by both her training and her father's memory. Layla returned to her master, her heart lighter than it had ever been. She had faced her past, not with anger but with compassion and forgiveness. She finally understood her master's words. True strength wasn't about fighting, it was about choosing peace over vengeance. She had found her purpose, her inner strength, and her father's memory was now a source of comfort rather than pain. The dojo became her home, and she dedicated her life to teaching others, just as her master had taught her. She became a beacon of strength and resilience, showing others that even the darkest pain could lead to something beautiful. If Layla's journey touched your heart, hit that subscribe button and join us for more stories of courage, strength, and love. Remember, true power comes from within.